Morning traders, it's Matt here from the Forex Coach, and it is currently Wednesday the 7th of February, 2 days or the day sort of following the big sell-off on the US indices, and got a trade off this morning. So you can see here these two white lines. I've entered a trade long on dollar yen. The first part of this trade is fairly short term, so if it does push up and hit targets with regards to these target prices here and then fall back down, then there'll be the opportunity for a second entry on this trade. But one thing that's just occurred to me is that when I post these trades out, often it varies really, because there's obviously some sort of delay from me posting it out, typing the data into the Telegram group and posting it to the Signal members. So sometimes it means that they get a better entry, i.e. better price. I entered here, prices come back down to here, and by the time they action it, and they get a better price. Sometimes they might get a worse price, but one thing I would say is in this case they probably would have got a worse price, bearing in mind that I posted it out here. By the time they looked at it, actioned it, you know, they're going to be on this candle here. Then with a trade like this, you really need to look at waiting for it to sort of pull back. If it doesn't pull back, then unfortunately you've missed the entry opportunity, which is rare, but it will happen. But I would say that because otherwise you are going to significantly affect the risk to reward. So if it was me and I was reading the signal on this bar here, I probably would have waited and seen whether this candle that we're on now can pull back, and if it can pull back to this sort of zone here, then I would then take the trade. So that's just one point to point out. But as I say, it works both ways, because on some occasions with the entries they get a better price, and also on the exits on some occasions I'll get out at a certain point. By the time they look at it and action it, the move has continued and they've got out at a better price. Anyway, we're long dollar yen. Slight risk on this trade today because the indices are still a bit volatile, and any sell-offs in the indices will create yen strength, and therefore we need to be a bit cautious with this trade, because we don't want to get stuck like I did the other day in a losing trade where the stock markets are selling off and we're at long dollar yen. So we do need to be a bit cautious. So you know, and whether that means using your initiative and trading slightly smaller position sizes, etc. Okay, just back, and not a huge amount going on with this this trade. It pushed up and then it came off, and then it's pushing back up. So I don't think it quite made a new low on this candle here. If not, it was pretty much an exact double bottom, but which is okay, it's good. And there is resistance coming down, because you know the trend shorter term is down here. You can see with these moving averages they're going to provide resistance for us along the way. But we are looking to break through this 50-period moving average. Now it has already tested it here, which means that it's weakened. So if we can get a nice breakthrough and then take one of the profits off, then at that point we'll be in a position to trail the stop up to a point where the trade will be risk free based on what we've already banked. Okay, we've broken through the 50-period moving average now, so we're just looking through a push up to this TP1, and that coincides with no major resistance here on the 1 hour chart. We have got this moving average here, which is the 200 period just curving round, so there's always a chance that that could come push up and provide some resistance. But on the 30-minute chart we've got this upper price envelope here, so it's coming, we've got another 9 minutes to close of the hour, so it's more than likely that if it stays strong that it could close around this area, and then hopefully over the next course, the next half an hour, that this will start to curve up and it will push up. When you get these price envelopes coming down, it's often rare that you get them to break straight through like this, especially when it's been a bit of a strong trend coming down here. Okay, we're just coming up close to TP1, so I just thought I'd hit record just on the off chance that as I hit record it pushes up and clears through that. But as I say, if we can get this TP1 done, then I will look to take some of the profits off this. Sorry, move the stop loss up once that TP1 is done. Okay, we just got below TP1 and I've actually just exited half of that position. Reason being is I'm heading out, and I would like to be in the position where I can just leave this trade and not have to check it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try my stop up to below the lows and then leave the second half for TP2. Okay, so the stop loss in just below the lows, and then as I say, I'm just going to hold this trade now for TP2. Hi guys, it's Matt here, and just back from the gym, and it is now 7 minutes to 1, and I can see there that we've been filled on our limit order on dollar yen. So TP2 target price 2 has been hit at 109.223. So let's just have a look when that was hit. That looks like the order was closed out at 11:45. Which would have fallen, let's have a look, 11:45. So 109.223, around about here somewhere, 223. So probably on this candle, around about here. So it's pushed. It has pushed up. There was a bit more in that, you know, another 10 or so pips, but that was the target price, so that was the exit. So it's hit the target price. So we've had a successful trade there, a winning trade, and we are now going to look for another setup this afternoon. Okay, it's Matt here, just back, and it's 20 minutes past 5 over here in the UK. I'm going to wrap this video up now. There's not been a lot else going on. We've taken a little short on the Dow Jones. It's come up, and I've just got a little short in here. I might add into it between these two lines of my sort of sell zone, between these two red horizontal lines, and really it's because the nature of this move and the fact that, you know, this could be a buying opportunity, buying the dips and people pushing it higher and stuff. I've only gone in quite small with this this position size here on this. So that being said, it's been a good day today. I'll just pull up the closed positions here. I've just done a screenshot. So I've banked 320 there. We had obviously the winning signal trade. I've done a couple of little scalps in between, but nothing major today. But sitting fairly good for the week up about £1,000 on this account. So that's it for the video. I hope you had a good day trading, and I will be back tomorrow for some more trading. Bye for now.